So we've got like a street inside a building with you know, smaller buildings on one side and the water on the other. It's quite it looks pretty good. It's quite scenic. And I mean, we can contrast this with a lot of the streets in Colombia, where you would have buildings on both sides and just kind of stone buildings on both sides and just stone streets. And so you like they arrange the streets in such a way that you don't really see the clouds all that often. Of course, there are other areas where you see the clouds, you can look out and there's airships and all that. But then they've also have these kind of interior bits. Whereas in Rapture, almost everywhere you go, you're reminded that you are underwater sometimes. Although, just as I say that, we're in here and we're completely in the interior, right? And there's no water to be seen. Never mind what I just said. Although, is that security bots? Alright, well, I mean, you can see the ocean out there. Just the interiority of everything. And you know, there's the water out there as well. No. I go back to what I was saying. Like, you're often reminded.
To the parasite, that which challenges the mind is obscene.
And that which picks the pocket is holy. Yes. Doesn't mean Cohen can write worth a damn.
Can I jump off here? Hope you can. Yeah, so you often have these kind of big windows looking out into the water, and there's whales outside, so you're always reminded that you're underwater when you're in Rapture.
Work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Alright, hey bros. Enter the club.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Yes.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
So we're in a really white room. Like, this room is really white. I mean, it's so white that this white guy looks tanned in comparison, right? That's how white this room is. Also, not easy to create a room with this much light, especially back in the 60s or the 50s. Because electric lighting... You know, electric lighting these days is more advanced. And so, you know, you can create more light with less lighting, as it were. Back then, the lights weren't really all that efficient. Like, you have to use a lot of power, and you need a lot of fluorescent tubes to get this much light. And even then, the color rendering wasn't as good as the kind of lights you can get today. So lighting technology has improved over the years. To get a room like this back in the 50s, and 60s, I'm not even sure it could have been done. Anyway, this room's really white. Whiter than dude. Hey guys. There is a hand in the ground. Thank you. And then this room is really black. Really black. In the shape of a bunny mask.
Dance, move!
Amazing. So Sander Cohen knows how to create an entrance. That's kind of cool.
Move, that's right.
It's projecting his face onto... Are these balloons? What are these things? Paper mache? They're shapes. I don't know what they're made of.
Oh, you can do better than that.
Also, don't know where the projectors are. Are those the projectors? Oh, those are the projectors I see. So those things are projecting onto the giant masks. I see. Hey, dudes.
Come on!
There's actual bunnies. There's actual bunnies in the bunny party. There's actual bunnies. This is pretty good. Somebody had a pretty good time designing this.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the spirit of the eternal!
Alright.
No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! Enter for God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. There's no room in rapture anymore for the artist.
So that's Sander Cohen. He was crazy before he was even spliced up. So there you go. Ah yes, Sander Cohen. Alright, now we're here. There are baths. There are baths at the party. Hello, can I have a bath? Am I allowed to take a bath? There's water down here. No one's doing anything anymore. And oh crap, am I stuck? Oh, the stairs, alright. There's Sander Cohen. Let me just look around a little bit more, just in case there's something there's a bunny. Who on earth would come to a party like this? It's like... It's just a really, really crazy dude killing people. There's nothing fun about this. Hi, Cohen. Nice, nice painting you have there. Really captures the dying.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt,
What?
dance with me.
Yes, dance.
Come, dance.
Alright.
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Well, I mean, any reasonable person would have seen that coming, given who Cohen is. But here we go. Good thing we picked up those audio logs.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Alright. I think they've increased the size of the window on the bathysphere. Look, crabs. Oh, look, sharks.
Look,
Fontaines. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Alright, so there's gonna be
Takes a
splices.
cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
No, what's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
It's gonna be splices, and it's gonna be Fontaine. In the old Fontaine futuristics. I have a revolver with 3 bullets in it. Wow. Boy, do I feel powerful.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt's. Oh look, crabs! Look at them run! Look at them run! Wow, that's a really fast crab. Holy cow. That's the fastest crab I've ever seen. I don't know if you've noticed, but Elizabeth's makeup is still immaculate. Like, we got electrocuted by Cohen, and then we got dragged down here, and she's got like cuts on her face, and the clothing is slightly smudged, but her makeup is somehow still immaculate. How does that work? Radar range. Keep marching. Attention closed by order of the council. Alright. So, Ryan put Fontaine down here, locked him in his own apartment store, and then sunk the apartment store. What was that? There was something on the screen I could pick up. Oh, cabinet. And money. And then nothing else. Run crab. Run crab. Run faster crab. Those crabs are fast. Stand above the crowd. Fontaines. Fontaine department store. So in the original games, it wasn't really clear what businesses Fontaine did other than the Big Daddies and the plasmids. But apparently he also made a lot of whiteware and other things and clothing and whatnot. The march here. Incredible. So I think that's like a metaphor for how I'm not. No, okay, I'm just not gonna try. Never mind.